what happened.
They're cutting it out. They're cutting it out.
Since then, we've had reports from all around the world, different people obviously offering their sympathy and offering their theories on where to from here. We'll keep you for the next, for the rest of the day, but certainly here on Outsiders for the next hour, we'll be talking to more people about exactly what has happened. Let's just have a quick look now at the very moment of the assassination attempt on Donald Trump just over an hour ago.
What did you see, sir?
I heard the shots. I thought it was firecrackers to begin with. Somebody over there was screaming, he's been shot, he's been shot. So I made my way over. I said, I'm an emergency department physician. Let me help you. The guy who spun around was jammed between the benches. He had a headshot here. There was lots of blood, and he had brain matter. And so I got him. There's a helicopter coming in to get him. I got people there really helpful. I got
was there only one person shot that you saw?
Then I did CPR, did chest compressions as well as a brief one.
Horrific, James.
I mean, what more can you say about what we've just seen here? This is apparently an attempted assassination of somebody who was going to be, or is likely to be now, almost surely likely to be now, the next president of the United States. This is political violence, as far as we can tell. We'll know more about the shooter, but at this point, the only thing that we can say is that Rowan and Caroline, this was the real attempt on American democracy. And I think everybody needs to remember this. For years now, we have been told that Donald Trump is the threat to American democracy, that the right is the threat to American democracy, that they're the ones who want to bring Putin-style tactics to American politics, that they're the ones who want to behave like dictators and authoritarians. Well, you know what? I am sorry, but when you have a situation where a political candidate there's an attempt on their life, and if this turns out to be, and there's no reason to think, because it's the most likely explanation right now, that this was some sort of politically motivated assassination attempt here, that this is political violence of the worst sort, that is an attempt to undermine and interfere with the American democratic process, and this is absolutely unacceptable. We have already seen on the left side of politics in the last 3 or 4 weeks the attempt to remove a sitting president through getting him to resign because of his horrendous debate performance. That is in many ways in itself rather undemocratic, because he should stand for election at the next election and be dispatched by the voting booth. But this is a million times worse. But this is the denouement of years and years and years of demonization of the right and of the left that just seems to, in some quarters of it, really celebrate violence. I'm sorry to say that, but that is just simply the truth.
Yeah, we're with another group of witnesses that saw what happened. I will tell you, hours ago, this area right here was filled with Trump supporters eager, waiting to go inside of that rally. Right now, tonight, this is an area where Trump supporters are gathering. They're left with shock about what happened. Tell me what you saw inside.
Yeah, I was just about like 30 feet from Trump, and then I saw the people that had been shot, and they were bringing them down in the stands right above me, and I just didn't want to get down. I just kept standing. But I saw the man that was hit in the head, and there was a lot of blood, and I knew there was no way he was going to survive that. And then there were 2 of them that they brought down, but it was like real chaos and chaotic, but I didn't get down, and so it was very interesting. We were just right there, about 40.
What was going through your mind as you saw that person with tons of blood on them?
Yeah, at first I was thinking, I thought different thoughts, like maybe this was a shooter and then he committed suicide, or maybe someone shot him. That's what my first thoughts were. I didn't think about just like someone that was in the stands. Yeah, that's what I thought.
And now knowing that this is someone that was in the stands, how are you processing this?
No, I think we're all in shock. Yeah, we're in numb.
Former President Trump says he is okay after being hit by a bullet just minutes into giving a speech at a Pennsylvania rally. The shooter has been killed, and one person attending the rally was killed. 2 others were injured in the shooting. Before he was whisked off the stage, a close-up shot shows blood coming from the former president's ear. A spokesperson for the Trump campaign also weighing in, saying, quote, President Trump thanks law enforcement and first responders for their quick action during this heinous act. He is fine and is being checked out at a local medical facility. Witnesses who were at the rally described the frightening moments when they realized what was happening.
The idea that there's political violence or violence in America like this is just unheard of. It's just not appropriate. And everybody must condemn it. Everybody.
The former president surviving that attack, and just moments ago, Donald Trump's plane landing at Newark International Airport, where tonight we got our first glimpse of the former president since the attempt, walking down the steps to his plane in New Jersey. A welcome sight after a potentially extremely dark day. In the video, Secret Service is seen reacting to the shooting. The shooter, now identified as Matthew Crooks of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. He was killed on that rooftop by Secret Service snipers. We're now waiting to see what his motivation was for the attempt. In a statement, former President Trump writing in part, "It is incredible that such an act can take place in our country. I was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of my right ear. I knew immediately that something was wrong, and then I heard a whizzing sound, shots, and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin.